Good morning, everyone, and thanks for tuning in for another episode of SmartFoxTV. Remember, if you do like our videos, please subscribe.
Welcome back to SmartFoxTV. This inspiring message is in honor of all the caregivers, mothers, teachers, frontline workers, and other strong women who have worked tirelessly through the COVID-19 pandemic for the last 2 years. In 2011, the centenary of International Women's Day, an event held exactly 100 years ago in 1911 in Austria, Denmark, Germany, and Switzerland. In the United States, President Barack Obama proclaimed March 2011 to be Women's History Month, calling Americans to mark the International Women's Day by reflecting on the extraordinary accomplishments of women in shaping the country's history. Then, Secretary of State Hillary Clinton launched the 100 Women Initiative powering women and girls through international exchanges. If you were on social media yesterday, you probably noticed people posing in selfies holding up an X with their arms. Well, yesterday, March 8th, International Women's Day, this was the theme. It was titled Break the Bias and asked the world to call out instances of bias against women in the workplace, at school, and at home. Each year, International Women's Day events are held worldwide. Events are held by women's networks, their companies, charities, government bodies, political parties, the media, and goes on. International Women's Day mission is to support and recognize. Their app offers an event search worldwide. It's really interesting. You need to check it out. Women History Month and International Women's Day is the time to discover women. Women in technology, women in work, women who are forging change, women who are creative, empowerment, women who are in health industry, women in sports, women in history. This is the month of providing healing and providing hope. Here are some ideas to celebrate or empower women during Women's Month. Look into women in the STEM positions, such as at NASA. Women have been behind some of the biggest achievements in STEM fields for decades. So exploring pioneering women of NASA, like Sally Ride, who broke the gender barrier when she became the first woman in space in 1983, or Katherine Johnson, a mathematician who calculated the trajectories of Alan Shepard and John Glenn, and is now profiled in the film Hidden Figures. Or go to the Inspire site to see what groundbreaking research the women of NASA are doing today. What would you want to do if you could go to space? What would you explore and study? Another thing to consider, making the month a time to discover your own history. Your family has its own amazing women worthy of celebrating. Plan a breakfast with your mom, with your grandma, aunts, cousins, anyone in the area, where everyone can share their stories. You can learn firsthand what it was like when your grandmother was your age, and how different it is now that you're grown up, and what life is like today. Have everyone bring a special memory and share maybe in a scrapbook. The book will be a way to honor all of the special women in your family for years to come. That's all. Keep exploring. Thanks for following SmartFoxTV.
Welcome to our good news. As some of you may be aware, Russia recently invaded Ukraine, destroying many homes and people's lives overnight. Airbnb, known for connecting its huge network of hosts with those who wish to stay in various places for a fee, is now stepping in to help. They have announced that they will temporarily help house 100,000 refugees fleeing from Ukraine for free. They've already sent letters to leaders in neighboring Poland, Germany, Hungary, and Romania to offer their support through their network of hosts. Last month, the company also announced similar support for about 20,000 Afghan refugees, and over the past 5 years has helped given temporary housing to over 50,000 refugees. Airbnb is able to provide temporary free housing from their own funds and funds donated to them from the Airbnb.org Refugee Fund. Science has now proven that optimistic men end up aging more healthily. They surveyed 233 men for over a decade and found that those who reported lower negative mood and more positive mood, as well as fewer stressors, had better health and longevity. This finding supports other studies in 2016 and 2015 that showed more pessimistic men and women were likelier to die from heart disease. Harvard even found that optimism can reduce heart failure by up to 73%. What can we learn from all this? As we age, it's best to look more at the bright side. As the song goes, don't worry, be happy. Thanks for joining us for Good News Today.
This is Kim.
This is Tracy.
Hi, this is Sally.
This is Shane.
And thanks for watching SmartFox TV. Stay
Stay
foxy.
foxy.